Hello everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls 3, the solo DEX build with me Flick, and we're back at the Cathedral of the Deep, today pushing on through the graveyard section, which is filled with constantly respawning leech zombies. And they're worth like 20 souls each, so don't be thinking that you can ever get a decent farming run here. Even with all the like soul increase items, you still probably wouldn't. What did you give me? Throwing knives, thank you. We'll run around the graveyard a little bit just to pick up some items for the sake of showing you where said items are, but for the most part you just want to ignore these enemies. They're not worth the souls, they constantly respawn, and their goal is just kind of to trap you and gank you. Kill them if they're in your way. And watch out for the off-colour ones, because they actually are a bit more aggressive, like this one here. They also have different attacks, some of them. There's a Stora's Greatsword. I wonder if, is that DEX Greatsword? Nothing did there. Oh, look at the colour of that one. That's the dodgy one. Let's go this way. Get out of my way. What, you didn't order an enema? I think this guy's here is positioned to drop down on you if you were below. Yeah, look how many are spawning in there right now. That is deliberately so you have a harder time running out after you've been in here. I wonder if I'd cast Spook, they wouldn't have triggered. Anyway, Fading Soul's the lure, Executioner's Greatsword is the actual benefit of going in there. One of them mutated back there. Goodbye, gentlemen. Yeah, you hear that? You hear the really kind of noise? That was them mutating and doing an actual attack. And there's the other enemy type in this area. Getting in my way when I'm trying to push off this guy here who's my favourite zombie. I like kicking him off the edge because he's praising the sun. Anyway. Oh, I didn't see you. Goodbye. Get rid of that build up. So also up here we get introduced to parrying dual wielding knife lady. Who's really tall. Right up there, she's going to dash at me in a second here because they've got a big aggro range. I'm so sorry for what I just did to your genitals. Not who I was aiming at, but that's okay. So Blood Red Moss Clump, rather, it's hard to say. I think that reduces your bleed build-up. Anyway, here we're going to get introduced to Giant Friend again because this is another area where he can see us from his tower. And because he's still our friend, he's going to help us out a little bit by killing these twats once I trigger him. Giant Friend. There we are. Hey, he didn't get knocked over. Did you see that? Anyway, can we grab here? There's nothing here. There is a bone shard here somewhere. You see him jump there? I think they were missing a few frames of that animation. There's also some more white birch branches we can grab here. There's another set in Farron Keep. Repair powder. Semi-relevant given the weapon I'm using. You're still alive. There we are. I think this is it here. There we are. So that'll get us to Estus plus 3, which is very good. Is there any other items here that I've missed? Oh, nice. No, I think we're good. If you want to keep on killing those respawning zombies just to give me a steady stream of a little amount of souls, you go right ahead, Giant Friend. You're the best. So, we'll go over here to open up our first shortcut. And also get a great shield. Oh, I was going to look at that greatsword, wasn't I? Alright, let's see. Well, the Executioner's Greatsword will not be any good. Yeah, E-scaling and Dex scene strength. It's got a stomp special attack though, which is kind of nice. Where's Astora's? There it is. It's got a charge. Hold sword at waist and charge at foe. Use strong attack when charging to extend the reach. Yeah, it is. It's a Dex Greatsword. I can use it, but it is less damage, probably because it's not upgraded. What's it look like? Wow, it's really long. It's got a lot of reach on it. I need more stamina to wield this kind of weapon. heavy attack. That sounded like it was doing a parry at the end there. That is a long reach though. I like it. I like the look of it. I like how long the blade is. It gives you extra reach, which is important in quite a few situations. I wonder if upgraded it is better than the katana just prior to me getting this. I will need an option other than the fire and greatsword at some, like in some situations where it just won't cut it based on the enemy we're fighting. Anyway, this is at +4. I've got nothing else I'm doing with my small titanite anymore, so I might as well upgrade it just to see what kind of scaling it gets. But yeah, if I want to wield that, I need more max stamina. There's a lot of stuff I'm needing right now. But anyway, we're going to go back because I want to use the bone shard. It'll give us more efficient use of our Estus. Don't have nearly enough for a level though. That's okay. It's a shame you can't just burn the bone dust to any one you want. I get it why it's fire link though, because that's the whole where you're doing the linking of the fire, so it makes sense that you want to kindle the fire here more than anywhere else. Alright, so we're up to +3. Alright, so back where we are. I can't remember if I pointed out, but this was pointed out to me when I was live streaming. The boss of the Cathedral of the Deep is actually on the altar behind this bonfire. Right there. That is the boss. The deacons. Well, there's one deacon among the congregation, but you know what I mean. Alright, so now to get back to where we want to be, we just have to go to the right. Doing a little bit of killing. Because I want the XP, by which I mean souls. Also, I should probably cast Spook just to mitigate all fall damage. That's why I still have it equipped. We'll ignore him though. There's no reason to fight him for now. I don't think he can fit through that door. So what's our next goal? Our next goal is to find the first shortcut back to that bonfire. Oh, he tried to get in, didn't manage it. His tail did. So yeah, this next section, it can be fairly tough. I remember us getting stuck trying to go through it even co-op on our blind playthrough the first time just because we weren't sure where all the enemies are. There's quite a few traps. I'm just going to let her kind of sod off so I don't have to fight her again. There's more, don't worry. Right, just make sure she's not followed. She is not, so that's fine. Alright, so I believe there's an item over here. Oh, I forgot to check about upgrading the sword. Next time! Rusted coins. So that increases our item find. If you're ever farming, that's the kind of thing you want to be using. Alright, so now begins the next section. We have much better Estus than I had on my blind playthrough. Not just because I was playing as a mage, so I had a bunch of them for magic purposes. So this shouldn't be as hard as we were finding it back then. Thanks, camera. And I have no means to get you, so you're just going to be ignored. I have gone through this section quite a few times now, not just, you know, for the sake of my own progress, but the progress of Rory, Grinning Owl, and whoever else I was playing with at the time. So I'm much more familiar with the location of the enemies. I don't actually know what triggers the assassins to drop down here. There is assassins. Oh, there's one triggered. Oh, there's two triggered. Okay, he committed suicide. I do see you. I see you, little man. I see your friend over there as well. No? You're not gonna... Alright, maybe coming down here will trigger you. Nope. Highway physics. Yeah, that triggered him. Oh wait, no, that's his friend. Hi. Oh, Greatsword won. Oh, okay. They lived. They totally lived. I didn't even want the backstab, that's fine. We're going to heal before I run down the next section because there's going to be a lot of people firing at us. I just bitch slapped this area. Oh, these are the guys who fell down! They kind of maybe could have screwed me up. They still might. There, got rid of the hard one. As long as you get rid of the greatsword one, you're fine. So, there's that section over there with the fat lady and some of our clergy. That is purely for some, what do you call them? The undead talismans, the stuff that stops PvPers healing. Or whatever. Don't really care, don't want them, so we're not going over there. That item, I can't remember what it is, and it does trigger an ambush when you go over here. A very, very inconspicuous ambush that I'm sure you would never see coming. Ow. For more red bug pellets. I want to hold on to my Estus for this next section because it keeps on going. Now this next guy, without magic. This is another one of those enemies that fall into the category of don't try and block them, I think. Unless you're using a tower shield. Okay, well I can chuck a fireball at you while you're wasting your time up there. And you can get an attack through somehow, even though you're getting hit. Can you get backstabbed? Oh, yes you can. I believe I may have found your kryptonite. So this next section right here at this doorway, I always forget this every single time, but thankfully from forgetting it so many times I now remember. As soon as you step near the doorway, you get an ambush. Don't make a liar of me, game. There is an ambush here. Persistent little shit. And I forget that every single time. Nice. There's also a couple more in here. They guard something, but I don't remember what. Hello, friend. Soul of a Nameless Soldier is okay. Now there is an enemy here that chucks a Lloyd's Talisman at you to stop you healing, so that's why I'm healing to full right now. I think he's hidden on the left here. Yeah, this guy chucks them. If you give him half a chance. Thankfully we didn't. I'm doing this up here purely for... Oh wait, they already fell off because I triggered the ambush. You can kill one of the ambush people here. But the other ones fall from up there, so you can't. Did I just hear a summon sign appear? Hang on. There shouldn't be one here because we're not anywhere near the boss, but you know how they like to put them in stupid places. Although there was that one summon in Shrine of Amana that was purely there just to help you clear the area more so than actually live to the boss. Hello, Miss Person. I want you to come over here because there's two of them and I don't want to fight them. I should have parried. I was gonna, and I chose not to. Whoa! Oh, I did bleed build up. That's what made that blood splatter. Bye. I think that's... I'm not saying it's the first time it's happened, but I think that's the first time I've consciously been aware of blood proccing on an enemy. Or bleed, sorry. Proccing on an enemy. Oi. Who are you? Ugly. Nice try. Ooh. Don't know if I've had those before. Let me just have a little gander at them. D strength, D dex. Spin slash. So that's the move to keep on spamming that's really easy to parry. Grave Wardens of the Cathedral who put down reincarnating corpses, wield weapons that cause profane bleeding, the loss of blood and bodily fluids is said to slow reanimation. Gross. 34 bleed versus... Oh, it's the same as the katana. Okay. Oh, hello gentlemen. We're just going to be over here. Pardon me, while you finish doing that to yourselves. Good, well done. Credit to team, etc. This is the last stretch before we can get back to that first bonfire, so this has to go well. I think there's an Estus over there. Maybe it's just an Ember. I think I'm getting Estus shards and Embers mixed up in my head. I do want to get them though. Oh, hang on. We'll open this door first, because if I need to run away, I might as well run for the bonfire. This door is gigantic! So is that chandelier. You should be able to like just shoot down that chandelier and kill the giant that's down there. It's a little kind of just fun thing to do. So anyway, first what we're going to do is we're going to kill this guy with a backstab. Then we're going to trigger an ambush by doing that. Then play with this guy. Nearly. Oh, I think his clergy have been triggered. Yes, they have. I didn't have any stamina left, in case you're curious why I didn't roll there. I rolled. Actually, no, I didn't have access. Never mind. Bye. I think some of these guys immolate, so we're going to have to like hit and run. You going to immolate? One of them is. Okay. Wow, you're faster than me. No, wait, no, you're exactly as fast. Nice try. Alright, let's see what was over here. Also, we still have 5 Estus left. I am so not used to having this many Estus at this point in the game. Ember, and that's it. That's probably not worth the hassle, especially if it's your first time through the area. Come back. You don't need to go out of your way that much for 1 Ember. But anyway, we're into a nice new location. There's Mr. Giant, who I was alluding to, in case you aren't aware. We'll be playing with him probably still in this part, actually. Right, so these slimes are weak to fire, I believe. Yep, yeah, they're pretty weak to fire. Good. I think this item is a trap because that statue spits on you. No? Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm 2-shotting these enemies, that's pretty nice. That is very satisfying. Also, screw your tables! I'll leave the chairs to tell the story. So, the giant playground is on the right. And that's going to be fun. But this, more importantly, is a link back to our fire... I was going to say fireplace there. Bonfire. I'm tempted to try and fight the giant up top. Because then you don't need to worry about the sludge and the bloody slimes. But I think he's programmed to do more damage to you if he hits you up top. How many embers do I have? Can I throw an ember away testing this? About 13, and there's definitely quite a few I can buy if I'm willing to do some farming, which I still haven't. I've never done any farming off camera for this character yet. I know I said at the end of the last recording session that I was considering it to buy the fire buff spell, but then I got distracted by the Overwatch open beta and kind of forgot. We're going back so I can level up, because we might die in this next session. Although I have enough for that spell. It was 10 grand, wasn't it? Not really using Spook anymore, am I? Although actually, with Spook, I bet I could just drop off the edge. Decisions. I am going to get my attunement up a little bit, but not right now. I'll go buy it. I'll buy the spell while I can. Because if I only spend, what, 8 grand on a level, yeah, that leaves me with 2,000 souls to lose that I can't really do anything else with. So we'll learn Pyro, and we will learn that, which I forgot I need 1 more faith to use as well.
Do not be gone for... What is it?
Where's the first section where I can even be bothered farming? I guess when you first get to Ethereal. Did I put the... I did not put the Abyss Watcher's ashes on the throne. Let's quickly do that before we go back as well. Just so we can mark our progress. There we are. 2 done, technically, if you count the guy who doesn't run away. Just check my ring set. I am still using life ring, yeah, because I was looking at my HP thinking, my HP isn't so bad considering how low my vigor is, but no, it's because I'm using the life ring. Hey, anyway, I'm going to go against my better judgment now, fight the giant up top. So I might throw away a life here, just testing. Finding out if he has power. And I think it's going to be easier than trying to fight him in the sludge. You don't actually need to fight him. There's a fancy spear beyond him on the bottom floor, but other than that, there's no progress. You don't go that way to advance through this dungeon. He's obviously a hell of a lot easier with magic. Alright, let's see how this goes. If I throw away one life, that's fine. I don't think I need to be embered for this particular boss. That's reasonable damage. Alright, so that's a double hit. It doesn't actually do that much damage. I thought he did much more damage than that. Double hit. I shouldn't target his hand, actually. That's just getting him away. Double hit? No, that's a single. So it's a single when he does his left, it's a double when he does his right. So this is a double. Oh, he moved with me. I thought it was safe. Yeah, keep doing that one. Oh, except when I get like hit by it when I'm rolling through it. Still keep doing that one though, because it doesn't do much damage. I rolled through it! Still going to take longer than I would like. Alright, I was testing whether or not I could actually just lay on the floor and not have that second hit maybe no. I really don't like that it's hitting me even though I'm rolling through the attacks. I think that's deliberately designed just so you're not supposed to do this. No. That was just an absolute no. His weak point is his head, incidentally. So maybe I should be trying to chuck pyromancy at him actually after a roll. No, I don't have the range. This is the worst hand. Because the hitboxes on it are appalling. That's the best hand. More left hands, please. No, left hand! That's the one. A couple more times and he's dead. He stays dead, incidentally, so we will be going back to the bonfire. Good riddance. He dropped an item. I believe the item will stay. Although I could totally... I'm fairly certain with Spook I can survive that drop. Or, like, normally I could survive that drop, so it should do no damage. I'm going to try it. Because, as I say, he doesn't respawn, so it'd be easy for me to get my souls back. He wasn't even worth a lot of souls. Now that Lloyd's Sword Ring, I believe that's the one where if you're on full HP you do more damage. It might be worth using. Because I don't really need the Estus Ring because I have so many Estus. Exploding bolts. Hang on, let me just... What's my ring setup? Calathi Ring I still want. The Sage Ring for shorter spellcasting, it's a solid maybe. I'm not really using my Pyro outside of the occasional enemy though. I'm not going to need my Pyro for the boss. They use fire, they're probably strong against fire. Am I right about what that does? Yeah, boosts attack when HP is full. It's a pretty substantial buff as well, it's like 20 to your standard attack. That's the buff triggering. Alright, let's see if I can survive this drop. Yep, with ease. Okay, good. Get your ass open! Oh, it just occurred to me, does the fire buff spell only need one slot? Yeah, okay. I also don't actually need the torch equipped anymore, so I can bring my weight limit down a little bit. So yeah, as I was saying, the only thing out here is a special spear that I won't be using, but we killed the giant, might as well show you. Get your ass open! Yeah, Saint Bident. So it's got a charge. It was wielded by Saint Klimt when he cast away his faith. 2 more bones, yeah, that's okay. And there are some items in the mud pool where he kind of hangs around. Now, because I am embered, we're going to get invaded by Kirk here, and that's a pain in the arse. Kirk in general is a pain in the arse. And he's kind of blocking another shortcut, which is where I'd kind of like to get to before we finish today. I totally forgot that there's no slimes in this poison pool, but it is so deep that it reduces your movement. Like the other one. So let's see, which way can I go to avoid the most difficult enemies? I am going to have to fight Kirk, though. That's going to happen. So he dropped a large titanite and 4 dung pies. That was well worth the time it took me to kill the giant. I hate those big knights with the tower shields. I'd rather not have to fight any of them. Little assassin dudes, fine. Speaking of which, I'm one-shotting the standard ones of them? Oh wait, but I don't know why I one-shot the other one and not him. Alright, come on Kirk, invade. Is there any items in there that I need? There's a mimic. Oh, alright, we have to deal with this first. So Kirk's thing is he wears the armour of thorns, which means that he rolls into you and he does damage. And there's a very funny video of 4 people using that just to gank everything. Players, enemies, bosses. Good throw, me. That did not so bad. That was a partial parry, incidentally, because he still did damage. Oh, that time I didn't do it. Look how much damage he does. I hate how much damage they make invaders do in this game, because it makes no sense in relation to the gear they're using. It's just artificial difficulty. I love the AI they've given the NPCs. Just not the artificial damage. Oh, I wondered why I shook there. It's because he hit me with the armor of thorns, of course. He didn't heal once. That's weird. Also, good riddance. So we get his barbed straight sword, spike shield. I think that's a strength sword. I'm going to need to start storing some of these weapons I'm never going to use because it's going to get ridiculous. Barbed sword, barbed sword. Strengthen, dex, neutral. And it's got the standard kind of straight sword stance. I'm just trying to think what was in the mimic back here. I really don't want to have to fight the bloody mace guy, wherever he is. Oh, he's on my left. He's at the door there. Because I don't have enough Estus. Oh wait, no, that's the room with the poison cat spider. Is there anything in there I want? I don't recall. You can just kind of stay at the door and snipe it. I think I'd rather just grab the item and run. Oh wait, look at that. The knight's actually still in there, and he's not moving. Huh. His trigger must be at the far side of the room, so I bypassed it by coming down the way I did. Did that trigger him? No. I know it triggered an assassin because I heard it drop down. Alright. If you're just staying there, you just wait a second. Not falling? Oh, he is falling. Oi! Oi, 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 oi! Ugh, whatever. Do I have a Lloyd's Talisman? Just put the mimic to sleep to get the item for free rather than having to fight it. And that's a deep rail. Now, is that one of the evil ones I'm not supposed to give her, or is that one of the neutral ones? To teach divine protection. Dark tales were added to its pages. Alright, that's one of the evil ones. It also looks a little bit evil, which is a bit of a giveaway. I didn't realise if you waited long enough you saw it kind of like stretching and yawning and waking up. That's adorable. Alright, so a couple of assassins dropped down. Right, so that is one of the tomes you don't give the Miracle Lady if you don't want to piss off Egon. So I will not be doing it because we're not learning. Also, yes, coming into the room from this direction was that guy's trigger. That's kind of silly and very gamey, but whatever. We're just going to run past him. If possible. Does he already know I'm here? No, he doesn't. Well, in that case... That was not a backstab. That was a backstab. Alright. Is it just that one item? It is. Okay, we'll grab it and run. Yeah, I was going to say the enemy should have triggered by now. They just let me run away. Okay, we need to get to our next checkpoint. I'm running out of Estus. We have a lot of souls. We'll level on a bit. And then next time we're going in that direction for progress, which means tangling with another giant. Not messing with him. Here we are. Oh, actually, this also gives us access to another area. I don't know if I might accidentally bugger up Onion Knight / Patchy's story if I go there first, though, so we probably shouldn't do that yet. I'm talking about the route that you get to from this elevator here. This is how you access a covenant that's on the far side of a place where you can trigger a Patchy's event. But I want to trigger that event, so I think what I need to do now that I've been here, I think I need to rest at the bonfire and I might be able to trigger Patchy's. I guess we'll find out next time when we come back. Anyway, let's quickly go get a level. And that will be a level in strength, and that puts us either exactly on what we need or one away from what we need.
Well, very then take
One away. Right, so we're a little bit shy of what we need.
farewell, Ashen Maiden.
What I have in the way of consumable souls. Oh, we should have enough for a level easy. Maybe even 2. Yep. Might as well push on to get 2 more levels. That's maybe going to be a little bit short. Yeah. Well, I could quickly go kill a couple of hollows off camera just to get 1 level. I'll show you where I'm going to put it before I end the video, but you don't need to see me do that. So we'll quickly spend this level, see how much I need for our next level. Because that's all the strength we need now. That is done. Now we just need weight limit. Yeah, we're like 4 grand away, that's not a lot. I will put it in Faith, just so I don't need to worry about Faith, and that means I can also use the Flame Buff spell if I want to get rid of Spook. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I shall see you next time. Ta-ta for now.